I think we all know, and what probably attracted us to this issue is inequality in this country is rising. Back in 1940, people who were born then had a 92% chance of advancing their social standing, doing better than their parents. By 1984, the chances of doing better than your parents, if you're born in this country, dropped to 50-50. And unfortunately, while I've not seen recent data, if you look at particularly what's happened in the last 10 plus years with the Great Recession and now COVID, my fear is that the percentage of people who may do better than their parents is sinking greatly. And when you see other nations, Canada, the UK, for example, having much greater ability for social advancement than America, we need to take that to the core and realize that our system is not working. COVID has driven home these points. It's driven home the points of racial disparity in this country, systemic racism. It's driven home the point that your educational attainment in many ways measures your ability to succeed in this new digital economy. And I view that what COVID has done, mostly negative, although there are some positive components, has really simply accelerated the move to a digital economy by a decade. And the positive components, I don't want to misread what I said, obviously there's some horrible things happening with COVID, but the idea of the ability to use telehealth, the ability to recognize that high-speed internet connectivity, broadband is an economic necessity, not a nice to have, coming out of COVID are areas where we can find common ground. COVID has also laid bare the fact that many Americans were frankly a paycheck away from economic destruction. We all saw that before the crisis, the Federal Reserve showed that literally about 40% of Americans, and some numbers even show a little bit higher than that, were possibly could not absorb any kind of economic hurt that went beyond a unpaid $400 bill. Luckily, we took care of some of that during the COVID response. But I think we again need to step back and think about this systemically.